Alongside that three-ring circus that the Gabby Petito situation has devolved into, there was another smaller story centered in Florida as well that didn't get nearly as much coverage, but this one just kind of rubs me the wrong way. So it's not like I want to report on this. I just feel like somebody has to, because I don't see this anywhere. Body believed to be missing Florida student Miya Marcano, 19 years old. Yeah, this totally sucks. She was trying to do something with her life, and this fucking sack of shit, well, at least it has a positive ending here, so let's just go through this. Is found in woodland near dilapidated apartment complex 5 days after prime suspect was discovered dead from suspected suicide. Like I said, it ends on a positive note. His sack of shit is no longer with us, and if he does end up coming out, if all the evidence lines up with him as the one who orchestrated the murder, then yeah, okay. It frees up a jail cell and everybody's a winner except for the Marcano family, which they lost the bright young daughter, and that fucking sucks. Florida police officers have found the body of missing student Miya Marcano in a wooded area near the dilapidated Orlando apartment complex where a man suspected of abducting her once lived. Search crews found her body in a wooded area around the Timber Scan apartments in Orange County around 11:15 this morning. Orange County Sheriff John Mina said during a Saturday press conference, "Our hearts are broken. Yeah, all the standard police fare. As a community, as a father, we're grieving the loss of Miya. Cute girl, just fucking graduated. This is just, it sucks. We can't imagine the pain Mia's family, loved ones, and family, really our entire community has gone through." 19 years old, man, and it fucking looks like, before she started mainlining cookie dough into her fucking veins, like a young Raven Simone, obviously. The man just fucking snatched up and killed. God, this sucks. The 19-year-old was found less than 20 miles from her Arden Villas apartment, where she went missing last Friday. She left behind signs of a violent struggle, including blood stains on a pillow. Armando Cabellero, 27, a maintenance worker in Marcano's building with the key to her apartment, is the only suspect in the case. He was found dead in of an apparent suicide. Yay! And the apartment in the neighboring Seminole County on September 30th. Mina said his cell phone records put him in the Timber Scan apartments where he and his family once lived. For about 20 minutes between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. the same day Marcano vanished from her apartment. Sheriff Mina said they're still looking for said cell phones that were in the possession of Marcano, but when they found her, she had identification, well, at least on her body, so they know it is her, unfortunately. And nothing in the phone records ever indicated her returned prior to killing himself, the sheriff said. Mina said police used Cabellero's cell phone records to track his whereabouts and eventually led them to Marcano's body. The sheriff said him and his department have already spoken to Marcano's family. I've spoken to Mia's family on a consistent basis throughout this entire week. So we have our detectives, and they hope to resolve nothing short of and their hope and their resolve is nothing short of amazing. It's like, that'd be a weird thing to say, but yeah, our heart goes out to them. Yeah, 19, man, that fucking blows. This despicable sack of shit just fucking snatching her up and killing her. According to the Orange County Sheriff's Office, Marcano was last seen at around 5 p.m. on September 24th at the Arden Villas apartment in Arden Villas Boulevard in Orlando, where she lives and works in a leasing office. Cause of death will be determined after an autopsy. Okay, well, what exactly are we going to find? But Mina said he is confident that they will be able to piece together what happened to Marcano. At this point, Marcano said police know he entered her apartment around 4:30 p.m. and was in Timber Scan Apartments, where her body was found between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Marcano's family said Miya, who attends Valencia College, was scheduled to catch a flight to Fort Lauderdale that night, but she never made it to the airport, while her distraught family was looking for her last Saturday. They said they came after Cabellero outside. He was trying to leave. His lights were off. He said, "Are you looking for Miya?" I said, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm the maintenance guy. I heard you were looking for me." That's a weird thing to say. Marcano's aunt, Seminole, West Mass, told the Sun. Okay. Marcano's father, Marlon, then asked Cabellero if he had been in contact with her, and her cousin, Callie Sue, said he appeared quite nervous. Sue told the outlet that the interaction seemed weird because he had not yet announced Marcano had disappeared. Mina said during Saturday's press conference that Oh, that this was Cabellero's way of throwing off police and Mia's relatives off his trail. Last night, a couple hundred people gathered in front of Marcano's apartment in Arden's Villas and prayed during a candlelight vigil, not knowing the tragic news would hit them less than 24 hours later. This is central to why I wanted to talk about this, right? Because with the Gabby Petito stuff, okay, like we already mentioned, you had Joy Reid come out and make her stupid, missing white girl syndrome comments. Why didn't you mention this case whatsoever? Okay, I didn't hear about it until I was doing my research for the day, and it's like, if nobody's going to talk about this, fuck, I know the 30 or 50 people that fucking watch this, you guys might as well know about it, because I think it's important. I really do. Shit like this, we need to get to the bottom of why this fucking stuff happens, okay? No, it's not banning guns. No, it's not just trying to blame my mental health, my big fucking abstract idea of that on everything. No, you need to get to the bottom of these situations, okay? You need to figure this fucking shit out. And you need to have an active media who's going to do the fucking service that they're supposed to be designed for. They're supposed to be the information deliverers of the populace. But they aren't doing that. They're just fucking grifters. And this is so goddamn obvious, especially with Joy Reid. Oh, if it was a missing girl of color, it wouldn't get that coverage. I guess she's specifically talking about her own show because, yeah, hasn't mentioned her. It's been a week since her disappearance, but Joy Reid still hasn't discussed Miya Marcano. Reid went on her television program, The Reid Out, to lament how media spends so much time reporting on Gabby Petito, the missing social media star. Was she, though? I don't know. Okay, again, I did a couple videos on the situation. I didn't know she was a social media star, but I'll take your word for it. But ignores missing women of color. Reid proclaimed this phenomenon was missing white woman syndrome. What a fucking racist. Reid is quick to make anything a racial issue. Okay, in this case, as the author has previously noted, Reid seems to forget she is a part of the media and even her own television show on which she can discuss anything she wants. Yeah, instead of, it's like, okay, if you don't want to mention Gabby Petito, you think that it's getting enough fucking airplay, just go ahead and mention this story. But it's not about informing people. It's about psychologically brainwashing them. I don't get it. I do, but I don't want to think that everybody that I disagree with is that fucking evil. But you know what? Hey, over the past 18, 19 months at this point, I just have no faith left in humanity, to be completely honest. Still have faith in individual people, but the collective as a whole, not so much. Definitely not so much, so... In the time since Reid went on her rant about Petito, she has not bothered to mention genuinely interesting news story about women of color who have gone missing. Yeah, any of them, okay? It didn't necessarily have to be Marcano. It could have been fucking any one of them, okay? You can pull up missing persons reports for the FBI. Like, look at this. There's 101 missing persons report. This is fucking FBI.gov, okay? You got Robert Garrett Stewart, obviously not white, okay? Dulce Maria Alvarez, again, it's small, like, that should be fucking headline news right there, okay? Let's just go ahead and give a little profile, because somebody might as well. Missing in the New Jersey area since Monday, September 16th. Like, for fuck's sakes, talk about that. That's important shit, okay? Mary Johnson Davis, okay? Lorianne Boffman, okay? Or Austin Bennett Tice. That family, or rather that couple, Brian Goff and Joni Davis. Like, honestly, we can keep scrolling down, but you see white faces, you see brown faces, you see black faces, you see women, you see men, you see big fucking ears, you see a whole bunch of people there, but you don't want to fucking talk about it. It's all about race baiting, and it's all just about shirking your responsibilities. I don't know, it's just the open racism of these people who just don't want to do the fucking job. Get the information out there. Maybe that's not profitable. Maybe that's not clickable, okay? But somebody's got to do it. We're going to try to end this week on a fucking high note. At least this week of recording. I have everything for Sunday all done up and everything. So we got to talk about Canada next. And I know I said in the first video we probably won't be talking about the COOF, but who knows. But it's only a little segment. And it's close to the end. And it has to do with my home province. So we'll talk about it shortly. Why don't we? With that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.